Long ago, the orcish.
Let's skip that. We've seen that a million times. Alright. Hey! Awesome. Okay. Okay. It must have borrowed my profile from one of my other characters. Probably the other account. Got things named pretty similar. Okay. We are in. Man, Orc Warrior, hey? Orc Warrior. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm running a series. I'm a returning player. I played this when it was retail, and I played more recently with Classic, TBC Classic, but I thought I might come back. I didn't really play much of Wrath. I played maybe half of Wrath. Haven't played Classic since Wrath. But yeah, so I thought I might jump back in for Anniversary. Get back into the old stomping grounds. I leveled a druid very briefly on this server, just to play around with it. But I'm not really sold on anything yet in terms of what to main. So this series is going to be a little bit about me and me trying to find what character I want to play in the upcoming release of TBC Anniversary. So if you guys like the content that I put out, please feel free to stick around. There'll be more videos to come out. One thing which is surprising about Anniversary, especially these servers, is there's so many people on. I haven't seen this amount of people on a server, on a WoW server for quite a while. Obviously, Classic. There's a lot of players on Classic servers in general, especially at the moment. But you don't see this on retail. You don't see this on retail. I haven't spent a lot of time on retail, but I barely see a person leveling in the world at all. I've already seen a bunch of people just in the orc starting zone, so. Yeah, so here we go. I thought it might be fun to level a warrior for a little bit. I played a little bit of warrior back in the day, but not a lot. Warrior leveling is generally painful. Maybe not this level, but later. Right. Kill a few boars. I am a fan of the orc animations. It's been so long since I played an orc as well. I don't know how many years. When was the last orc? The last orc I probably played somewhat seriously would have been the Death Knight. That would have been, I don't know, like Wrath, bit of mob around there somewhere. I don't know. Kata? Yeah, Kata. Wrath and Kata. But back in the day when Wrath was retail, I pretty much got to the end of that and then gave up. Came back casual in Kata. But yeah, I think like TBC for me was the peak of WoW. Like Wrath was good, but I don't know, I didn't enjoy it as much as what I did in TBC. I'm that could be because, like, you know, I had a lot of friends who were playing in vanilla and in TVC as well. During TVC, you know, my guild broke up, one of my mates' guilds broke up. So a lot of friends, like real life friends, left and went to different servers. I skipped out on the server that I was playing on and joined a Singaporean guild who were, you know, pretty good back in the day. So I raided the remainder of TBC with them. Yeah, I don't know, I just didn't feel... That was a big hit. Far out. Just one-shot him. Yeah, it was... I don't know, I sort of... I guess it lost a little bit of its magic, but it was still really good. And then it sort of continued to decline a little bit into Wrath. So maybe that's why I didn't find it as fun as TBC. I'm just smacking mobs because it's fun now. Just smacking mobs because it's fun. I'm gonna loosely use like a speedrun guide. Not too closely. Like I'll get the general directions, but I'm not speedrunning at all. This is just for fun. I need to find what I want to play. So I was thinking maybe Druid. Druid scaling. So feral Druid scaling in TVC was pretty crazy. So, you know, phase 1 of tank mainly. I think warrior gear coming in from Classic is just ridiculous. So, if you're a geared warrior at this stage of the game, you can pretty much walk into phase 1 with your current raid gear. Like all the way through leveling, it's good from memory. So yeah, I was thinking of playing a druid to do a bit of off tanking, nothing too serious, and then maybe get into some main tanking when I get a bit of gear. We'll see. But I'm not sold on it, so I thought let's just try a bunch of different class and race combos, and yeah, see if we find something that sort of feels like it's gonna stick. Which is why we're here playing this. Ah, no bags, no bags. We'll go up here first. Whee! Whoop. What do we want? Don't really want either of those. Yeah, just take that. Oh, of course. Of course. Where is he? Where is he? Is there a bloke down here, I think, to empty my bags? I think from memory. Oh, it's been so long.
Speak, friend.
Alright. Didn't really need us. What do we got here? I guess I can use that to be for now. Oop. Replace those. Fine. Nah, we don't need that.
May your blades never
You
dull.
watch. I'll need it now. Get rid of the food. We're a warrior. We don't stop. We stop all the time.
Loktar.
It's only when we get heals that we don't stop. Yeah, he's laughing at me. He knows. He knows. He knows what's going on. He knows I'm going to be regretting the decision to sell all the food. Alright. Am I even going to have enough silver for skills at this point?
Go forth to victory.
Battle shout. What do we got? 1. Cool, that's a cheap one. We need a few silver for level 4. Charge and rend.
Double.
Alright. Finding some bags would be nice. We'll see. May as well get this bloke's quest.
Looked up quite well, friend.
Yeah, I'm relatively new to YouTube filming. I did a little bit of streaming back in the day with some friends. We were mostly playing, I reckon that was when Fortnite came out. Like, that was a new thing. We did a LAN at my place with a few friends. Decided that I'd stream all that just for fun. So worked out a little bit of the config for OBS. I know like Twitch has its own streaming sort of software or app similar to OBS now, I think. I can't remember if that was around back in the day. I think it was, but I don't remember if it had the level of like configurability, flexibility that OBS had. I can't remember, but I always just used OBS really. But yeah, so I'm relatively new to YouTube. So if there's any tips, tricks, feedback, positive or negative, on how I can, or what you like or what you dislike about the first video, please post a comment below, let me know. I do want to, you know, make stuff that's enjoyable for people to watch and enjoyable for me to film. So as much early feedback as possible would be appreciated, definitely. Some of these cactus apples. Alright. What is this? Oh, it is. So, an old character that I had. I don't know if it's this on Horde or if it was on Alliance, because I've got 2 accounts that are active at the moment. I'll double on both a little bit, but... So this is the... So this has taken me to the... to Mulgore. To Tauren quests. Can I update that? I wonder. I don't know. How do I refresh this? Oh, I'll figure it out later. Don't need it. Kind of. We probably do. We probably do. Let's have a look. To do this. We're not worried about efficiency at this stage. No way. Let's go over here. Does he want me to go and get that? Is this the bloke that gives you the quest to go and get the poison? Or get the claw? The claw. Claw? What is a poison? Is that is there a quest to go and get some? I can't remember. It's a claw. Is that up here somewhere? I think it's up here, right? Let's see these ones first. Oh, just hit an air, mate. Yeah, so I think we got to get these tails first, right? Oh, we do have to go get the claw. I may as well go get him now. I think he's up here. Wow. I reckon it's probably been a good 10, maybe, oh no! Oh well, we're going back down. 10 plus years since I've played actually played an orc. What was the last? Yeah, I reckon the last orc I played was the Death Knight. Or did I play a shaman for a little bit? I remember now. I might have played a shaman for a little bit. orc animations are good. I know everyone loves the massive shoulders on the gear as well, but I don't know, like, I reckon sometimes I think it might be a little bit overdone, the shoulder height, the shoulder size.
Not enough rage.
Maybe I'm unpopular. I mean, I probably am. Alright.
Need more rage.
What am I doing? I haven't even set up... I didn't even set my bars up yet, really. No keybinds. Not concentrating on the game at all. You don't need to on Warrior this early. That comes later, when you're dying to every third mob.
Something need doing? I can do that.
Get up. Work, work. Bang! I'm pretty sure the meta for Warriors back in the day, especially for tanking, was Tauren just because of
What do you want?
the health. I don't know whether that's changed. I don't think it changed for TBC Classic. I can't even remember now.
Doggy doggy.
I wasn't really paying too much attention to tanking back then. So I know orcs are slightly better for, well, not slightly better, but better for DPS and a little bit better for threat generation if they were tanking, but I can't remember if the 5% HP increase was enough to really, probably was actually, especially for people who are sweaty. Work, work. The old min-maxers will min-max. I think my min-max time is well and truly over. Never know. Yeah, so TBC Classic, I started playing as a druid with the intention of tanking, going feral. Hit 70. I'd been working on the reputation, is it Zangamarsh reputation for the tanking mace, like the defensive mace. I got that pretty early on when I was 72, which was great. And then the guild, so I joined a friend's guild, I think it was at the end of phase 1, so I was a little bit behind.
Not enough.
So yeah, I joined at the end of phase 1.
Need more rage.
Friends Guild wanted a druid to go to be balanced. So, chicken. Hadn't really played chicken before, so I said, yeah, why not? Get me in. So yeah, joined the guild, and yeah, didn't look back really. It was Like, it was probably the most fun I've had in WoW in decades, to be quite honest. It was really good fun. And yeah, stayed with the guild.
Not enough.
Stayed with that guild for all of TBC Classic from there, pretty much. Or yeah, saw it through to the end. I did switch classes a couple of times, so when we lost did we lose a Holy Pally or did saving just, I can't remember, you might have just respec Rot. Or did we lose someone? But anyway, there was a healing spot that opened up and they said, you know, you're leveling a Pally anyway, do you want to join as Holy? So I said, yeah, sure, I'll get off the chicken. I think also one of the other friends in guildies had just finished, or was tail end of his uni degree, so, and he was playing a druid, so I think he came in as balance, and I stepped out and went on the Pally for healing. And then pretty much played Holy Pally through till, was it Sunwell? Did I switch to, I switched to Priest. I can't remember if it was during Sunwell or if it was sort of like towards the end of Sunwell when pre-patch was coming out. But I switched to Priest for Discipline because Discipline's just ridiculously overpowered. Might have been pre-patch. I had a Priest as well that I was leveling up on the side. And yeah, the intention was that I would raid in Wrath with the guild as Discipline, which I did for phase 1 and 2, and then I had to step away from WoW. I was doing some studying of my own, so I had to commit to quite a lot of evening study sessions rather than evening gaming sessions. So, and when I finished, I could have come back. It was just like, yeah, I was so far behind. It wasn't funny. So, yeah, so that was the end of my classic journey. And then when I heard about Anniversary rolling over to TBC, I thought, well, you know what? I didn't really play Classic Phase 1 because I was so late to the party. So I thought, hey, why not? Why not just level something up? Try and get something to level cap as quickly as I can. Not as quickly as I can, but, you know, enjoy it along the way a little bit. And then with the intention of raiding phase 1 at least, and then we'll see from there whether I continue on or not after phase 1. Who knows? Give this thing a whack for him. Alright. I'm just gonna empty my bags. I can't believe I haven't found any other bags yet. No other mail.
Speak, friend.
Is there a vendor out here? There might have been. Maybe not. We're gonna need go back over there after. Now, if I'm not remembering things correctly and you guys are watching and saying, well, there was a vendor out there, or you're really slow. Yep, we're really slow at the moment. That's okay, it'll come back. But, you know, my main goal at the moment is just having fun as well, so. And finding a class and race combat I gel with, that I think I might be able to stick through the majority, or I might be happy with for TBC. Because this time I don't think any friends are going to be playing this one, so I'm going to be relatively solo, and obviously looking for a guild
Blood and thunder.
to play with. But I'll be doing it on my own. So I've always sort of played with friends in the past, like real life friends. I mean, obviously, a couple of them who lived in Singapore.
Be safe. Go for victory.
They were pretty good friends through Vanilla and TBC. Became pretty good friends online. But I've always had like one or two real life mates who we've sort of played at least on the same server, if not the same guild. But I'm not going to have that this time. So to have the best possible chance of sticking at it, and for fun factor, I want to find something which I'm going to be happy with for the long term, which is why I'm happy to put a little bit of time into a few different classes and races to try and find what I'm going to feel comfortable with. Now, so yeah, Warrior. I have been thinking of a rogue as well, like because I keep thinking because I played like ranged DPS with the druid and then healing on the pally and the priest. I'm thinking I would probably want to play something melee this time and maybe go back and do what I was originally planning to do, which was take on the druid. But I'm not sold on the druid. I do prefer like the look and feel of you know, you sort of heavy armor, weapons, shields, that sort of thing if I'm tanking. But it's not the be all and end all either. Let's go and get this one as well. Did I miss that? No, it's still there. Oh, come on. Hit him. Oh, no. No bags? I'll tell you what, this leveling process might get painful if I can't find any bags anytime soon. That's alright, we'll make gold pretty quick. I've got a couple of gold making tips up my sleeve for you down the track too. I'll probably show you. I'll do it. I'll do it in a video. I'll show you guys what I do for making gold early. This is not early on a server. It's different, a little bit different if it's a fresh start server. This isn't. This is just a fresh start rack. Five armor. It's better than nothing, isn't it? Better than nothing for now. I'm gonna have to come back in here later, and I'm pretty sure. Ah well. I do apologize. This leveling period has been extremely inefficient. Don't take my pathing. This is terrible. I'm kind of embarrassed that I've done it so poorly. Rack, maybe if you just shut up and focus on playing the game. We'll beat him. Maybe. Getting close. We got him. Oh, miss. Like what, 10 health left? Oh, let that drop. No wonder. So rule number 1, still concentrate on gaming even though you're talking.
I can't do that yet. Not enough. I can't do that yet. I can't carry anymore.
What's the shield worth?
Inventory is
7. That's something. Yeah, fine. Get rid of that. 8. How far is it? Anything else? 3, 2, 2, 1. Don't need that. Let's go get that claw if I can, if it's up.
I need to get closer.
So, for,
I can't carry anymore.
of course, early warrior leveling. I remember the like rend and just white damage was more effective than using heroic strike with bonus on heroic strike. Isn't that great early on? I don't know if it's so instead of wasting the rage, I'll just save the rage. And he's down. Alright. Oh, we'll do. We'll go hand these in. Empty bags and then come back. Alright. So what I'll be doing is I'll be making, like I said, I'll be making a series of different videos on different classes until I find something that I really enjoy. I don't mind this, so we'll probably continue with the warrior for a little bit.
Strength.
But I do see videos on YouTube with rogue, like PvPs, rogue PvP videos,
For the
and
Horde.
I did play a rogue that was my very first character, and I was a rogue. So it does make me very nostalgic to see rogue footage. So I may have to give it another go. See if it feels as good as I remember it. Stick with the 200 now. I'm in level 5, level 6. Turn this in. Alright guys, so that probably just wraps up my first very short session. I've got to go pick the kids up shortly, so I will jump back on this and film another session for you guys to watch. Please, like I said, if you have any comments, feedback, suggestions, critique, anything at all, feel free to put them in the comments below. I will read every single one of them. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of my banter to myself and my extremely inefficient leveling path or questing path. And I want to come back for round 2. I promise I will be just as bad in the second video as what I will have been in the first. So thank you for watching. Bye for now. Cheers.